live like 30 minutes away from the beach, so getting to the surf is like so challenging. Just waking up at like 5 o'clock at the crack of dawn and then getting on a bus at Maxville at like 6:20 and then having to wait until that comes and getting on it probably takes me around about an hour or 2 hours and a bit just to get into town. Getting dropped like literally 2 kilometres away from the beach. Nambucca's just like full of hills, which is a mission, but it's pretty good now. I've bought myself an electric bike and surf for an hour and a half or longer if I can, and ride back and then get the bus straight from there to home, and Mum picks me up, takes me home, and I can do my TAFE course. So my school life wasn't really the best. Everyone was just getting to that age where it was like they didn't like each other anymore, but yeah, so I stuck up for a chick and then ended up having one friend left. We just got bullied and picked on just for being ourselves, and it was pretty hard to deal with. So I dealt with bullying by, I guess, just going for a surf of a morning, making that effort. Just by like being in the water and paddling around is like so nice. And then going to school and having to be bullied, it's just, it takes a little bit of away that like the depression side of things, and like I would do that every day just to have that surf in before school because it was so hard, but I think surfing definitely made like the start of my day a lot better. I had like an idea of like just moving schools, and I could only move like to schools across the road because then if I had to move somewhere I wouldn't have been able to surf. That went pretty well for a while, and then I ended up just dropping out and doing an online personal training course, and it allows me to have a lot more knowledge about like your body, and just by having that there will help me so much with my surfing, and being able for all the knowledge that I can have to pursue my dream while still like being in good shape. So I met Barney Miller, and he was pretty like interested in how I do this massive dash to school and get up surfing. Because Barney, he was going on to pro, he would like do that what I was doing, literally get up the crack of dawn, just having that determination to do what you love. Yeah, and I got a lot better at my surfing then because he got me on to my board sponsor, Darren Hanley, and that just like made me go to a different level, which was so cool. And I managed to get picked up by Rip Curl, Sanook and Sunbum and a few other people from him, which was pretty good. He's just such a good person because he's trying to help me and giving back to other people, which is so special. Yeah, I'm pretty grateful. In 2023, I've just done my first junior pro, and it's like a QS event at the Tweed Coast. Like the age range went up to like 20, and I was like pretty nervous because I literally knew everyone that was like from Instagram and everything, and I had made it to the quarterfinals and I literally like threw up. I felt so sick to the point where I didn't want to surf at all, and that was literally 20 minutes before my quarterfinal heat. And I just like got into a mindset and tried to switch my brain on and say to myself, like, you're meant to be here, and if it wasn't for your hard work, like, where would you be? So I went out to the quarterfinals and I came away with a win. Managed to pull off like this one massive hack and landed on one foot and then regained my balance. But yeah, and I was like, I came and I just started crying because that was like pretty much my first good comp experience. Then I made it to the semis, but I got knocked, but I was fine with that because it's my first time. But it was pretty fun. So I want to just keep on surfing how I am and just get better as quick as possible. Like, it's pretty good now to be able to not have to go to school, and if the surf's pumping one day, I can literally just surf the next. And it's making me go to a different level for sure, because I will be able to like pursue my dreams of going on maybe the tour, and I don't know, just see how the future goes for now, not really planning ahead. just planning what's right in front of me.